Good morning. It's Friday. I am driving to work. I got a couple more weeks on straight days until I go back into the bay and get back rocking. As you can see, it is pouring rain out. Man, it's time to embrace the suck. Some of you probably wonder why, I don't know, why I'm so motivated and why I live this life that I live and I do all things hua, and I've been retired from the Army for about 4 years now. The second time, I retired once in 2002. I got back in for a little bit in 08. I retired again. And you wonder why does he do all this? Why does he ruck march and do all this crazy PT and all this? Well, I'll tell you why. Here it is in a nutshell. I came from a very motivated background, okay? I started off joining the Army for college money. I got in basic training, and I had airborne rangers running around as drill sergeants, and I got really fired up and said, man, I want to be like one of those guys. So I got to AIT for radio operator school, and I volunteered for airborne training. I had a contract to go to Fort Ord, California, Monterey Bay, yeah, and but I got to AIT and I said, man, I want to be a paratrooper. Heck with California, I want to be a paratrooper. And so I volunteered for airborne training and I got it, but they would not let me out of my California contract. So I went to California. I did a year and a half in the 7th Infantry Division, light. That was a little wild. And then I went to Korea and I did the DMZ. I was in the Joint Security Area at Panmunjom, which was an elite unit. That's as elite as you could be in Korea without being, an airborne guy or a ranger or something like that. It was an elite unit, a hand-picked unit. They picked you, and then after they picked you, you had to volunteer. If you didn't want to be there, they didn't make you. I was very honored to be selected. Well, I got in that, and then I left Korea, and then I finally got on jump status at an airborne unit. And I was at MacDill Air Force Base in Tampa, Florida, down there by Special Operations Command. I was down there for over 3 years, and man, it was wild. I just got turned on to, they sent me to jump master school and all this kind of great stuff, and I just got really bit by the hua bug, and it's just never left me. I have friends that are Rangers and SEALs and Marines, and I'm just a little mamby-pamby little paratrooper, little maroon beret wearing dude. I'm really nobody. I got senior parachutist wings. I never did work my way up to master wings, much to my chagrin. But I don't know how my motivated friends in those elite units, I don't know how they get up in the morning now that they're not in the military anymore. If I was a SEAL, if I was a Ranger, if I was a Green Beret or a PJ in pararescue, and I had to live in this negative, unmotivated, critical, negative world, I just don't know if I could handle it. It ticks me off bad enough to be in this negative world, and I'm just a little maroon beret wearing guy. I can't imagine what it would be like to be a Navy SEAL and have to go to work with dirtbags that want to sit around and whine and complain and gripe and sit around and go on a dozen smoke breaks before noon. I don't know how they do it. I really don't. So if I was one of those guys, I would really, 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 really be disillusioned with civilian life more than I already am. And so maybe that's why I'm so motivated. Maybe I'm just disillusioned with civilian life. I keep checking my rearview mirror because I don't want to hit anybody and I don't want to be distracted. I'm driving, but I'm not giving my screen here my undivided attention. I'm kind of giving it to the road. And then I'm a drill instructor in a correctional boot camp setting. I can't tell you what agency it is because I'm not really supposed to talk about that publicly. But I work in a situation where I'm trying to rehabilitate people that are trying to change their lives, and we're using hardcore, cutting edge, balls to the wall military training to accomplish that task. And it's live, it's full bore, it's full on, it's embrace the suck craziness every day. and I love it. I just love it. Now I'm always looking for that other opportunity, you know. I mean, recently I wanted to go be a security contractor downrange. That kind of fell through. I'm not going to cry about it, you know. It is what it is. I still, being the fact that I am around corrections, I get some tactical training, enough to keep my feet wet. I enjoy it. But that's why I'm so motivated. I guess I just got bit by a motivation bug that never quite went away. Let me ask you something today. What are you doing to stay motivated? What motivates you? What rocks you? What is it that does it for you? And if you say nothing, I'm going to ask you why not. You got to find something that fires you up. You got to find something that motivates you beyond belief. And if you don't have that thing, you need to find that thing. You need to find that thing that's bigger than yourself, that fires you up. Well, the rain is getting worse, and I'm probably gonna go ahead and sign off here in a second because I don't want to be unsafe. I'll be unsafe and motivated, and that ain't good. So my challenge to you today on Motivation Friday is to find the thing that fires you up. Find the thing that builds that fire in your gut. Find that thing that is bigger than yourself, and then go do it. My latest new thing that I'm into, I am fascinated with CrossFit, especially military special operations prep CrossFit. I've been reading SEAL Fit. I've been looking at Raw, Ranger Athlete Warrior, some of these special operations fitness programs. Man, I am utterly stoked. So find something you dig. Find something that's cool. Find something that keeps you healthy and motivated and gives you a great quality of life. I'm Lonnie Watson, and you have a great day.